Hello and welcome to the House of Vizsla, where we talk anything and everything Star Wars. My name is Tiger and I am your host, and today it's sadly just me. I wanted to get the Maul Shadow Lord episode 3 and 4 recap and review done. We are behind on stuff. Scheduling is hard for us because it's 3 people working on a podcast. It's summer break for us from college. We aren't on campus together or at different. Our schedules are different. It's hard to actually find the time to sit down, record as well. My internet has been giving me issues all week, randomly disconnecting, but that is a issue with the Internet Service Provider, or ISP, upgrading infrastructure. So that is a downside there. But with that said, there is a bit of things coming up here on House of Vizsla. Currently, we do have our merch. Our merch is still there. We are still selling it, and it is amazing merch. Let me get that pulled up here. And I need to... Alright. There we go, houseofvizsla.com, our merch. We also have Spotify back up. We are working on getting our newsletter back sorted, but also our Maul Shadow Lord merchandise. We'll keep it around. It does say exclusive. It may go around, but hey, support our podcast. But if you don't have that much and you don't have the money to buy our trinkets, you can always just donate and help us with our blue milk addiction. Yeah, it's really hard in space to get it. We have to go to Tatooine. That's a whole Yeah, help us out. It helps us with different things, as well as just being ready when we do want to go to a different thing. As well, we also have our About, Contact, and also our Jesus page if you want to learn more about walking the way. We did add more to it, brief about the gospel and questioning Christianity, which is done by Silver Creek Church, and they went through 4 huge questions, and then they had a questioning event. But you can always ask us questions and we can get you in the right way. But with that said, let's get ready to go into our Maul Shadow Lord review, and it's time to hit it.
Obi-Wan once thought as you do.
Okay, yes, Obi-Wan once did think as we do. I definitely butchered that, but we are covering the Maul halftime show. This is over Maul's episode 3 and 4. Episode 3 is Whisper to the Unknown. Episode 4 is Pride and Vengeance. They were released at the same time. We are behind the 8-ball for this because it came out little over 2 months ago. We are behind, we know that. But let's get into episode 3, Whisper in the Unknown. After escaping her cell, Devin is brought before Maul, who's continuing to try to convince her that the Jedi failed the galaxy, and that she has no place left in the old order, and instead forcing her to go in Maul's sociological games, planting seeds of doubt in her future, while Detective Lawson investigates Maul's growing criminal operations, while Master Iko Daidaki searches for Devin. A conflict between the Pikes and Maul's alliance erupts, further destabilizing Janix. Devin attempts to escape and briefly duels Maul using half of his lightsaber, but Maul easily regains control and allows her to leave, showing just how confident Maul is on his influence over her. So that's where we end it. Yeah, and also in it it is dark animation, so it's hard to see that vibrantly. But if you have your captions on, you can hear Maul's lightsaber actually speaking to Maul during this encounter when Maul is fighting, and that's, I think, how Maul learned the name of Devin. So episode 4, Pride and Vengeance. Maul makes a major move against the Pike Syndicate using Luto Vario team as a cover-up. He infiltrates the Pike's stronghold and kills their leader, Malg, bringing the Syndicate under his control and expanding the Shadow Collective. Maul also makes a major move. I'm just reading the same thing over again. But back on Janix, our friend Devin reunites with Master Iko Daidaki, and they help Lawson locate Maul because Devin knows the location of their hideout, and that allows Lawson to launch a raid, despite warnings that his forces are outmatched by Two Boots, and Two Boots wanting to inform the Empire. Maul also knows that this attack's coming. Yeah, you let Devin escape. Devin knows the location, blah, blah, blah. She's good. She's blah, 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 blah. And, he tries to reason with Detective Lawson, thinking he doesn't want the Empire in there. Maul surely doesn't want the Empire to get control, because Maul is the only threat to the Empire. They're all surviving Jedi, but they're few and far between. Maul is the only one that makes Inquisitors look weak. You look at Ezra. Ezra is weak in comparison to the Inquisitors and Darth Vader. But it's the other way around for Maul, because he knows what he's doing, even though he's limited to his legs. So Maul attacks them, and literally it's terrible. They attack every which way, and it's nothing comes out correctly. As well as Devin and Daki fight Maul together. But Maul escapes and his forces, which does not help. If it did, this would have been the season finale, but it wasn't. But Daki did kick Maul's leg, and we could see Maul's actually weak. Yes, he's this aggressive, strong fighter, but he's limited to the robotic legs that he has. He's not. You can see the stages. He doesn't have his natural legs. Doesn't have the Night Sisters legs. He's just with normal Mandalorian legs. So that. But on a big twist, Two Boots, Lawson's droid and partner, alerts the Empire, and an Imperial Star Destroyer arrives over Janix. The Empire is trying to get Maul, and that's where we end it, with episodes 3 and 4. If you haven't watched it, you know the spoiler. You know you should, but it's long enough. But it is time for the count, rating the episode from 0 to 10 Maul heads. So it is just me, so I don't have the count from any of my crew, and I could see, but I'm recording this and I forgot to ask what their thoughts are on this episode, or none of these Sith Dominion to help us on our show's scale. But I think these two episodes, even though it didn't show much, I think it was a good 8. I haven't seen anything else of it. These two I did see before I recapped the previous 2 episodes, 1 and 2. So I knew these were kind of better. So I will give it 8. So there is that. So that is giving our full count as 8 Maul heads from Solo, a Star Wars story. So, and our fan count is 0 for these episodes, as we have nothing to do. So, if you want to be part of this if you want to be part of the show and give us your thoughts on these episodes, join our Discord. When joining our clan, that gives us the ability to get your input on different things. And especially with our review of Mandalorian and Grogu coming up, we want your opinions for that. And so now this is the part of the show where I ask favorite moment, favorite shot of it. I really liked Maul and Devin scenes in episode 3, as well as a fight in episode 4 between Daki, Maul, and Devin. In episode 3, I like Maul is trying to corrupt, but also a reason, like, the Empire is gone. Like, the enemy of my enemy is my friend type of deal. And that is something that isn't seen. Like, Maul is technically this quote unquote good guy, or good guy in this episode. He's not the bad guy. The bad guy's the Empire. He's trying to just get rid of it, and because the Empire is who he doesn't want. He doesn't like Palpatine, because Palpatine was his master. He killed everyone. He killed his mother, his brother. He did everything. He ruined his life. And he was a Sith assassin, and would have probably been the Sith apprentice. So he would have been at the right-hand side of Palpatine doing this, instead of Dooku and later Darth Vader. So there's that. There's a lot going on. But also the fight. Andor was great. It had some great moments, but there wasn't lightsaber fights. And we've talked about it here with Acolyte. It wasn't our favorite content-wise, but there were lightsaber fights. They were good. I didn't like the rest of it, but there was lightsaber fights, and lightsaber fights are simplest. It's not like a shootout battle or dog fight. It's 2 people going up against using the same type of weapon, but using different ideas and training. And lightsaber fights are great. And Maul is the best duelist out. He's not this person who can do cool flips and that's it. He is smart and and can walk on his own, as we could see in Clone Wars and in these first 4 episodes. And that's it. That's on my mind. I don't have Echo or Fives to bounce ideas off of, have this collaborative talk to prolong our episodes. It's really hard trying to host an episode by yourself. But it is, I think, time to do a Will of the Force question.
The Force is with me, and I am with the Force. And I fear nothing, for all this, as the Force wills it.
So, Will of the Force is where I or my other co-hosts propose a question where we don't know it ahead of time. And we answer this question and give us the things. So, because Mandalorian Grogu just came out, it's been in theaters for a bit. What is your thought on it? This is just a quick thing of like, did you like it, or was there things you didn't like about it? I did the quick non-spoiler review about it. And I really enjoyed it. It was a great halt. And really great to see. I literally saw it yesterday. And it was great seeing it again. And yes, it is Star Wars. It's not... It reminds me of Solo. It's just a story. It's something you can put on and watch and get connected into it. And even if you haven't seen Mandalorian, it was great. And I want this to succeed. And it stalls on the big screen. It's not watching it on your phone, watching it on your computer or your TV. There is something about sitting behind a movie theater screen that makes it different. So, Echo Fives, let me know what you think. And if you're listening, let us know what's your thoughts on Mandalorian and Grogu. In our Discord chat, we do have a channel for this movie, but also comment down below what's your thoughts on it. So, with that said, please make sure to like and subscribe here on YouTube if you're listening on one of our audio platforms. Rate us, because it helps spread the word. No matter what, there is a way. Check out our houseofvizsla.com/Jesus to learn more, as we also are putting up more resources. With that said, make sure to join our Discord to be part of the conversation and join the clan. With that said, I gotta get ready. With that said, may the Force be with you.